At the moment in which Goku was able to reach 100% of Ultra Instinct, all the gods were surprised, even giving him a bow. The power of Goku in that state had been incredible, as to defeat Jiren, making him the Universe 7 with the victory of the Tournament of Power. However, among all the gods, a fear in the same way would go through each of their bodies, especially that of Beerus. Damn it, if Son Goku's power keeps increasing like that, we won't be able to do anything against him, since he's even Zeno-sama's best friend. What's the matter with you, Mr. Beerus? I can tell that you're very thoughtful. Is there anything bothering you? No, Whis, don't worry, everything's fine. Whis esteems Son Goku too much, so I'm sure he'll be able to do something against me. All this would be only thought by Beerus. For his part, Goku was able to bring all the eliminated universes to life again. But this time, even the 6 universes that had been eliminated by Zeno-sama had been restored. However, no one had noticed all this. Meanwhile, all the gods of destruction had a great meeting by means of the staff of each of their angels to discuss the threat that was the Saiyan Son Goku of Universe 7. It's a pity that Mr. Beerus esteems Mr. Goku too much, so he won't be able to accept that crazy idea. Although it's hard for me to admit it, I completely agree with you. I know Son Goku will be a great threat in the future. Whis, surprised by the words of his god, but he would say absolutely nothing. I agree, but what do we do if Zeno-sama finds out about all this? Exactly. Zeno-sama would even be able to eliminate each of our universes. Don't worry about that. We'll make an excuse, but I just wanted to know that I have your support completely. However, in the whole meeting, the only deities who had not commented anything would be those of Universe 6, since even Vados was fascinated by the power that Son Goku demonstrated. I can't believe what they're trying to do. Son Goku was even able to get everyone back to normal. They would end his life. They're fuckers. But Vados, on the other hand, they are right. We cannot have an existence that would be capable of ending our lives, and above all, that I only think about becoming more powerful. No, Champa, that's your problem. Because even if a Saiyan who is not born with divine energy had been able to reach those levels, imagine the power that the gods would be able to reach if they're able to take their training seriously. For his part in Universe 7 on planet Earth, Goku was in a great training with Vegeta. That's right, both Saiyans wanted to become much more powerful. Damn insect, use the Ultra Instinct as I want to beat you with all your power. I'm sorry, Vegeta, but I'm only able to access Ultra Instinct when a warrior's able to even corner me enough. In that case, I'll have to beat you, you damn worm. Both Saiyans would continue with their great training. Their battle was very intense, despite the fact that they were both only in their base states, so as not to destroy anything around them. But instantly, that both were about to give each other a blow, a great burst of energy was able to hit Vegeta, sending him flying, generating a huge explosion all over the place, of which a large crater had formed all over the place, leaving even Goku a little surprised, who was able to perceive the energy of the gods of destruction. What the hell's wrong with them? Have they lost their minds or something like that? Son Goku, I'm sorry. This is nothing personal, but all the gods agree for you to be eliminated, since you're a danger to the 12 universes. What the hell are you saying, Beerus? I was even able to get the victory of the tournament so that our universe isn't eliminated. Even brought them back to life again. I agree with you, but you've brought us to life. But that doesn't erase the humiliation we feel. We, being gods of destruction, were overshadowed by you damn mortal. Exactly. And for that lack of respect today, we end your life. Apparently it's 3 against 1. But I don't plan to go to hell alone, since I have hands to defend myself. Damn ungrateful worms. Goku would instantly expel all his power, with which he was able to access the Super Saiyan Blue maximum power. By expelling his energy, he was able to make the gods retreat a few meters, which, when they observed him, they noticed how Goku's fists even let out a little blood. This is not at all. If I die in this place, I plan to make my body to the limit, so that they'll be able to feel the real terror. No, stop him! I'll have to use that weird technique that multiplies his power. The trio of gods rushed against him, but at that moment, Goku was able to expel all the power with which the 3 gods would be sent to a few mountains, destroying around him, so Goku mercilessly would realize that the god of Universe 4 was the weakest of all. So at a great speed, he would rush against him, starting to grant him a beating. So much that this time, the damage he caused, he was able to even make him spit large amounts of blood. That's right, despite being a god, he wasn't able to do anything against Goku. So Goku, being a few centimeters from his face, was able to execute an incredible War of Ozaru, disintegrating the god in a few seconds. What the hell? How was he able to end the life of a god in a few seconds? This shouldn't be possible. Don't worry. Just remember that weak die. That bastard died, it's because he wasn't powerful enough. The duo of gods pounced against Goku. Meanwhile, all this was seen by the Angel of Universe 6, who was very upset. If it wasn't for the divine rules, I'd be able to finish off that pair of gods myself. Where the hell are the Saiyan Vegeta located? Vados, with the help of his staff, he was able to realize that Vegeta was on the verge of death. Being seriously injured and not having his guard up, Vegeta wasn't able to recover, because the energy with which he had been attacked was destructive energy. So those wretches decided to end the life of that Saiyan, to between the three corners Son Goku, but it's a pity that this turns against him. Vados, with the power of his staff, he was able to get Vegeta to be able to assimilate the power of a god of destruction. By finding myself in another universe, I'm only capable of you being able to pair with that energy. If you're skilled enough, you'll be able to attain the power of a god of destruction. Vados, why are you so interested in this Saiyan Son Goku? It's not interest. It's an admiration, since a being who's been able to rise from the lowest to a decent level like the one he is now is worthy of admiration. Returning to the battlefield, Goku would begin to be overcome by both gods, which their fists were extremely powerful, as to even destroy galaxies with one of their blows. Goku's power would instantly begin to slowly decrease, which both gods realized, beginning to use much more energy and power in each of their blows. With a combined fist, Goku would fall to the ground, creating destruction all over the place. It's time to end the Bell Mound. We can't give it any chance. Both instantly launched an incredible attack with the intention of ending Son Goku's life. But at that moment, his great attack would be completely disintegrated, while an incredible silver aura would rise all over the planet Earth. That's right, Goku was able to access the Ultra Instinct, but this time, the power he expelled was incredible. Mr. Goku, show that you don't intend to fall so easily. I really completely disagree with this decision that the gods have made. But at that precise moment, an equally gigantic power would be felt throughout Universe 7, while a great aura would rise in the same way. That's right, the Prince of the Saiyans had been able to master the energy of a god of destruction, not 100%, but at a promising level, as to maintain an evil battle. I don't know how the hell I'm alive, but I'm not planning on letting these damn worms get away with it. Vegeta, with great speed, was able to appear next to Goku, realizing that the gods of destruction had betrayed them. What are you fucking beers supposed to be doing? We've given our lives for you, and so you think you can pay us, miserable? Vegeta, this is not your problem. I'm surprised that you were able to withstand that big destructive energy attack, but if you join us and take down Son Goku, we'll leave you alive. That's right, and if you accept, you'll be even the most powerful Saiyan in this entire universe. You will not be the second, and nothing, and no one will be able to oppose you. Goku would stare at Vegeta. Don't say stupid things. Although the Kakarot insect is something stressful, it would never join the vermin like you. I knew I could trust you, Vegeta. How about we teach the true power of the Saiyans to these damn gods? I agree with you, but I want to end the life of Beerus, since that damn cat was the one who gave the order to destroy the planet Vegeta. The power of both at that time would rise to extraordinary levels, so they began their incredible battle. That's right, the power they both possessed was amazing, which little by little began to overcome the power of the gods. Vegeta, on the other hand, had the battle very equal, to Beerus being the most powerful god among the 12 gods. That's right, Beerus did not let himself be subdued so easily. So with a great blow, he was able to send Vegeta flying, to then throw thousands of bursts of energies all over the place. While on his part, on this occasion, Goku was able to grant an incredible beating to Belmod, which felt like his entire internal system was completely destroyed, since the power that Goku used in each of his fists was incredible. Goku, with a great blow, was able to send Belmod flying to another planet, destroying him by the power of... What's going on, damn it? Are you the only one able to fight with a numerical advantage? That's only done by cowards like you're miserable.
Damn it. If the power continues like this, it'll end my life. I'll have to use it, or if the demonic pearl. But it's the last thing I want to do.
Goku, with an incredible power, would throw a powerful energy attack at him, but as he was about to collide with Belmod, an incredible power would be perceived all over the place. Well, at that instant, Belmod's appearance had completely changed, while his power had shot up in a surprising way. Vados, which was watching the whole battle, he would be enraged to notice the divine artifact that they had used.
Those bastards have been able to use the demonic pearl, or also known as the Pearl of Eternal Life. But it's not eternal life, damn it. It's the power of hundreds of gods and warriors that are sealed, so that the divine being's energy use them in their favor.
Vados, I'm sorry for the question, but do you mean it's not eternal life? From what I understand, the demonic pearl is able to return to the immortal wearer.
You get confused, Mr. Champa. The demonic pearl stores the souls of dozens of gods or warriors of great powers. So if the god to activate dies, only one of the souls in that pearl perishes.
That means that the gods and warriors of great powers that are in the pearl are only used as sacrifices, so that the gods don't lose their lives.
Actually, I don't think they'd be able to do something like that, damn.
Instantly, Beerus would also use the demonic pearl, so he was able to access an amazing power. But being much more powerful than Belmod would not change in a great way. Only his power would rise in an incredible way.
Damn, Vegeta. I'll finish you quickly since you've left me no alternative.
Beerus, at a flashing speed, was able to grant millions of blows to Vegeta, who had not been able to see absolutely anything. And before he was able to react, Beerus, with a powerful kick, was able to rip off his head. And using destructive energy, he was able to turn Vegeta into simple atoms. While on the other hand, Belmod would start playing with Goku. But when Beerus observed him fixedly, he would take the battle much more seriously, taking a little distance, charging a great attack to end the life of Goku. So Goku, in the same way, he would charge a great attack. However, the instant his attacks collided, the difference in powers was noticeable, being Goku destroyed in a few seconds.
And let's leave this pathetic planet and destroy it, so that nobody remembers this miserable.
Planet Earth had been completely destroyed, so both gods had left their respective universes. However, before Goku died, Vados was able to use an angelic technique which can only be activated once every 100 years.
I'm sure that Goku will be the warrior who even surpasses the king at all.
Instantly, a large blue door would appear in front of Goku, while an incredible deity would begin to observe him.
An angel of great power has been able to give you a new opportunity. Don't let her down. You will be reborn, retaining all your memories and powers.
An incredible supreme deity that even his rank was very similar to that of the incredible Zeno-sama was able to receive Son Goku. That's right, being one of the most powerful angels, he was able to even contact the supreme deity. However, the mental power he used was incredible. At the moment, the rest is just a matter of Son Goku, since I'm not able to access his dimension. Returning to that inhospitable dimension, that deity was staring intently at Son Goku, who on this occasion was very confused by everything that had happened. Where am I? A few moments ago I was fighting against the mighty god Beerus and Belmod, but I don't remember anything else.
Your Saiyan has been betrayed by the gods, but a very powerful angel was able to contact me to see if you are worthy to have a chance more.
Are you able to make me able to come back to life? You're like the god of Super Dragon Balls, apparently.
Ha ha! Don't compare me to a simple dragon, because even for Zalma it would be very complicated to revive a warrior with all his memories and powers.
It means that you'll be able to help me to return to the world of the living.
You've been able to make me laugh after millions of years, so I will effectively make you reborn in Universe 6, although you will not pass the age of a child or a teenager again. Only I will be able to send you to Universe 6, in which Vados will be your mother.
That means that you'll only revive me and I'll keep all my memories and powers, am I right?
Indeed. But not only that, because by being in this place, you will be able to access the deepest secrets of your race, since this dimension is sacred to beings from the outside.
Wow, if I'm able to discover all the secrets of the Saiyans, I'll be able to even avenge all my family and friends. I don't know why the gods have betrayed me, and I give my life for them. I was even able to bring them to life again.
I don't know if this is of any use, but there are really people that no matter what you do, they will end up being afraid of your power, so they will betray you so that you don't keep moving forward.
I appreciate your words, and I promise to be able to overcome the entire Divine Kingdom. They'll regret for betraying me. I'll eradicate everything in my path.
That deity would begin to perform a great ritual with his hands, so that at that instant, an incredible glow would fall all over Goku's body, which was able to make him fall unconscious, or something similar to a state of absolute relaxation, since he was able to see his own body while his mind was filled with an overwhelming knowledge. In the power granted to me from the beginning of time, I, the founding god, gives one more chance to this Saiyan. Goku's body would fall with an incredible power on the planet of the god Champa of Universe 6, while Vados was very thoughtful since she didn't know if Son Goku would be able to return to life or reincarnate with the blessing of the supreme deity. However, a great chaos would be generated all over the place, which had even caught Champa's attention, since his entire planet was collapsed by an extremely incredible power.
Vados, what happened? Is it a new enemy?
Don't worry, Mr. Champa, as he's only the Saiyan of Son Goku Universe 7.
Are they Goku? The Saiyan that all the other gods wish to eradicate and the most powerful mortal of all the universes, if I'm not mistaken.
Indeed. I remember that even you were very grateful for Mr. Goku for bringing you back to life. So I've decided to give you one more chance.
What do you mean by giving another chance?
You better than anyone know that even through you are one of the most powerful gods. We can't intervene in the flow of death, because even at that moment the powerful angel Mikosha could finish with us. Don't worry, Mr. Champa. Since all this has been planned, I've been able to use all my mental power so that Mr. Goku will be received by the Supreme Deity.
Supreme Deity? What the hell are you talking about, Vados? Surely something has happened to your head for having intervened with the flow of life and death.
Mr. Champa, please trust me. Even if another tournament is organized, our universe will be the winner by having the most powerful warriors of all universes.
I understand that, but I'm really terrified by the other gods. You know that better than anyone. That I'm the most weak god because I don't like to train.
Oh no, Mr. Champa, but that'll be a reason why you train every day. But I'm completely sure that Son Goku will be able to surpass all of us.
Ah, damn, Vados. It's okay. From tomorrow, I also want to start training, because if something happens, I don't want to be the punching bag of the other gods.
Okay, Champa-sama, but right now, I'll help wake up Mr. Goku.
Vados, what do you think? You better take him in one of the rooms, so that I'll be able to get rest much better.
That seems like a great idea to me. It'll be what I will.
Vados was approaching Son Goku. He would take him in his arms, but a few seconds later, he would release him and quickly take distance. Champa, at the moment of being about to say something, would fall to his knees, because Son Goku had released a gigantic power. That's right, the knowledge of the Supreme Deity, as well as the environment of that dimension, was able to Son Goku raise his power much more. Not to mention that each of his wounds had been successfully healed, which even on this occasion would have granted him an extra.
Vados, I'm not able to breathe. What is all this power? I'm not able to absolutely do anything, and feel like my bones are being destroyed.
Vados, with his great power, was able to create a barrier for his god. However, Vados would still raise his power as the pressure he released was starting to cause him some damage.
The power that Son Goku is releasing is amazing. I can't believe it. Well, this is bad, since the other gods may be able to feel his power.
Vados, with the help of his staff, he was able to seal the entire Universe 6, so that Goku's energy is not perceived by the other universes. Goku's powers seemed to have no limits, since he had been able to reach the Ultra Instinct. However, his power continued to increase in an overwhelming way, as long as he repeats the same.
I'll kill them! I'll kill them! I swear I'll kill them! The thirst for revenge he possesses is incredible. Even still out of combat, only his body has moved of its own accord. I'm amazed at the power he releases. Is that really the power of Son Goku? I can't believe how he's able to release all those untapped amounts of energy. How were the other gods able to end this Saiyan's life? I'm sorry, Mr. Goku, but I'll have to put you out of combat, because otherwise you'll be exposed to all the other gods, and this time I won't be able to do anything for you. Vados, with a great speed, would pounce against Goku, intending to knock him out of combat with a single blow, but instantly Goku was able to move to the side, dodging Vados' blow. I'll lend your existence! Goku, with an incredible blow, was able to send her flying thousands of kilometers, being able to make her clash to a few rocks. The instant that angel was able to stop, too much blood was spreading from all her body. That hurt me too much. Really, the power of this Saiyan's amazing. But right now, only that blinded by anger, I have to stop it. The battle of both warriors had begun. Their glimpses on this occasion were even able to destroy planets and galaxies. Although Vados was able to use a large part of his power, he wasn't able to put him out of combat. That's right, Goku's resistance had increased in an incredible way. So, at the moment, Vados was forced to use much more of her power, releasing 40% of all her power, which was crazy to face a mortal. However, on this occasion, the balance would be on the side of Vados, since the blow he was able to connect made him bleed in a large quantity, and with the double fist, Vados was able to send him to the ground, destroying everything around him. I must admit that the power you possess is amazing. With the right training, I'm sure that you'll be able to overcome all the gods and angels. Vados' gaze would change to one of surprise, realizing how Goku was able to stand up, but this time, his power had decreased in an incredible way, so he'd even returned to the Super Saiyan Phase 3. Your divine essence is completely lost, and with that power, you won't be able to do anything against me. Don't try anymore. You were a worthy opponent. When Goku had tried to increase his power, he would return to his base state, falling out of combat, while Champa inside that barrier was terrified and amazed. Vados, is that really Son Goku? A warrior who fought in the Tournament of Power. How's he able to get all that incredible power in this short time? I really have no idea, Mr. Champa, but as you were able to realize, if a new Tournament of Power is called, Universe 6 will be able to take the victory. The power of Son Goku terrifies me, but you're right, Vados. If he comes again, there will be a power tournament, and we'll take the victory. Meanwhile, in Goku's subconscious, he had completely lost, since he wasn't able to assimilate everything that had happened. So, instantly, the deity would appear in front of him once more. Do not be amazed by the power that you've been able to release, as it is due to the fact that your body has reached my dimension, in which the place is much more better to increase the power. Has all that really happened? I thought it was a dream, and I wasn't able to wake up. My friends and family were eradicated by that dam. Son Goku's tears would fall to the ground. Son Goku, if you continue with that thought, the sacrifice of each of your friends will not have been worth it. You have been able to become much more powerful. Goku, when he raised his head, the deity had completely disappeared. I don't understand what's happened, but I have to be able to avenge my friends. I have to master all that incredible that I've been able to release. Goku, in his subconscious, was able to start meditating and assimilate a little of all the incredible power that he'd been able to achieve by just having been in front of that great deity. For his part, Vados had been able to take rest in one of the rooms of the whole palace of the god Champa. I'm still not able to assimilate all that incredible power that Mr. Goku's been able to release. I didn't know that he was hiding all that power. Vados, the warrior has been able to recruit an extremely powerful warrior. We'll be able to rise up among the 12 universes. I agree with you, Mr. Champa. Returning to Universe 7, exactly to the planet of the god Beerus, Whis had met with a neutral gaze, as he didn't agree with the elimination of his disciples. Hey, Whis, I know you're a little upset about everything that's happened, but you must understand that those Saiyans were a danger to the 12 universes. You don't have to worry about giving me explanations, Mr. Beerus, since I am only your angel. Okay, but I hope you'll be able to understand me in the future. Meanwhile, returning to Universe 6, despite having only spent a few hours, Goku was able to wake up, but this time he was much calmer, observing everything around him, being able to leave the castle, finding Vados, and Champa training. So I'm in Universe 6, that's why I don't feel any kind of known energy. Well, apparently that you just woke up this short period of time. I must know he has 1,000 questions, and I'll be able to answer every one of them. I really appreciate it, Vados. I still don't know how I was able to get to Universe 6.
Vados, with the help of his staff, was able to get Son Goku to be able to clear his mind completely, since he had shown him everything that had happened, from the betrayal of his friends, the visit of the Supreme Deity, even the battle that he had with the Angel of the Universe 6, and the new power he was able to release. Wow, so it has a bit of dream after all. I still have a hard time assimilating it, but I apologize, Vados, and I also thank you for being able to communicate with that incredible deity who was able to grant me more. Don't worry about that, Mr. Goku. I've gladly done it, but you've become much more powerful, as I'm sure all the gods and other angels are plotting and planning something much bigger, so you'll have to train. I understand, Vados. In that case, let's start right now. At that moment, the new training of Goku would start in Universe 6. Goku's training had started with the angel Vados of Universe 11. Meanwhile, in a faraway place from all the 12 universes, the three Celestials had been able to observe everything that had happened, because they wanted to recruit a powerful warrior, so that he would also be able to help them in their plan to eradicate the Divine Kingdom. The power of that warrior is amazing. I can't believe he's a mere mortal. I agree with you, even though he would be an extremely powerful warrior, since only his life of a mortal would be able to reach the Ultra Instinct. Indeed, if that warrior were able to train for millions of years, as we have done, he would be able to achieve an extremely incredible power. So, what do you think if he is the only man in our team, but in the same way let him be the most powerful warrior? I understand that he's the only man, but the most powerful of our team is completely impossible. Although he has great power, he needs much more. No, Mayuki, don't make fun, because most likely the warrior is capable of surpassing all of us. Returned to the planet of Champa, Goku in this short time period was able to access the imperfect Ultra Instinct, since his impulse for revenge would be much more powerful than his limitations, so his increase in power was completely madness. Mr. Goku, I'm surprised by the power you're being able to achieve, because even for us angels who are gifted, we're not able to increase our power in that way. You must be a super genius. And I appreciate your empty words, but on this occasion, I want to break all my bones if necessary. My friends were eliminated because of my weakness. Even Vegeta gave his life for me. Mr. Goku, I completely understand, but the Divine Kingdom will regret everything you've done, as I'm sure that you'll be the warrior capable of changing the Divine World. Goku would instantly start meditating to be able to assimilate all the new power he had been able to obtain. However, a glitch in his energy would make Beerus able to feel his presence. What the hell? What's supposed to be going on? That is the power of Son Goku. If my perception doesn't fail, the power comes from Universe 6. Beerus instantly, with the help of Whis, would be able to communicate with the god of Universe 11, asking to come to his planet quickly. After a few minutes, the god Bellmound was able to reach the planet of Beerus. What the hell do you want, Beerus? You know I'm a very busy guy. I've been able to be very nervous since only replacing the god of destruction can bring the destruction of the universes involved. Bellmound, that's nothing to worry about, since the Angel of the Universe 4 is on our side, since he hates all mortals in the same way. Well, I understand, but now tell me, what the hell do you want? I don't have any time for your ridiculousness. I've been able to feel the power of Son Goku. I'm not sure if it's him, but we can't leave any loose ends. Otherwise, they'll end up with us. Beerus, don't say stupid things. It's impossible that Son Goku's still alive. It's true that we weren't able to use destructive energy on his soul, but no warrior is able to revive him, since we even finished with all his friends. Bellmound, but we can't stay with the doubt, because if Son Goku's still alive, I'm sure he'll be able to do the impossible to finish us off. Damn, Beerus. Alright, let's head to the planet of the useless guy from Champa. The gods, together with their angels, would head towards Universe 6, but before entering their universe, Beerus would give the signal to Whis so that he would be able to camouflage them completely. By flying at a high speed, they were able to reach the planet of Champa, being surprised to realize how Goku was on top of a mountain meditating. What? How is this possible? We're able to end the life of that damn worm, so Champa for that reason said absolutely nothing. I'll annihilate him. Whis, at that time, would use mental power to be able to communicate with his sister. Vados, we're on top of Mr. Champa's planet. You know that if we disobey an order of our god, we are forced to perform it by divine punishment. when realizing it had been too late, as he would realize how Ciampa had been commanded to fly from a powerful blow, which destroyed everything around him. While Beerus, mercilessly that he is his brother, would begin to grant him a shrapnel of blows, which on this occasion Ciampa wasn't able to defend himself. Beerus, from a powerful blow, would be able to send him to the bottom of the sea.
You're a pathetic good-for-nothing. You're no good even for warm-ups, Stellarain.
Hundreds of balls of energies would be thrown towards Ciampa, who, still stunned by that blow, wasn't able to dodge any of Beerus' attacks.
Vados, you, like an angel, you're not able to get involved in the matter of the gods, so you can't do anything to prevent Son Goku's death.
Vados, in anger, would not say anything, but at that moment, a great power would be felt all over the planet of Beerus. That's right, the god Ciampa had been able to release 100% of all his power.
Damn Beerus, you look worse than a cockroach attacking from behind,
and without me being able to put myself on guard.
What? How are you able to recover from those blows?
Ciampa, with an incredible speed that even both angels were surprised, was able to hit Beerus with an amazing force. That blow would send him flying thousands of kilometers. Belmaud, from his back, would try to throw a great attack, but at the moment, Ciampa, with his great speed, was able to move quickly, starting to give Belmaud a beating. For his part, Beerus would stand up, but too much blood would spread all over the place.
A miserable Ciampa. He was able to hit me with the incredible power. I won't forgive him. If I have to transform myself, I will.
Beerus would channel all his energy. That's right, making the whole planet of Ciampa look like a little destroyed by all the extortion of his power. But instantly, that even his power spread through Universe 6. Beerus would be observed in his combat form.
Damn worm. I hope that this time I'm prepared, because when I use this power, I'm not able to contain myself.
Beerus, with a great speed, would move, so being in front of Ciampa, he was able to hold his hand with great power, as he was holding Belmaud by the neck.
You better be calm, because at this moment your older brother will show you who's the boss of this place.
Beerus and Ciampa, they stared at each other, so at the moment, both began to exchange hundreds of blows all over the battlefield, while Belmaud fell to the ground very badly injured and on the verge of death.
Ah, damn it! The damage that fucker did to me was serious. My energy veins look like they're about to explode. I'll have to transform or die.
Belmaud at the moment would grant access to his combat state, so the whole Universe 6 would start to shudder, which would even force Goku to open his eyes.
Mr. Ciampa won't be able to do anything against those two, but I'm currently able to even take down those two trash.
Between Belmaud and Beerus were able to give a beating to Ciampa, who, despite having achieved an incredible power, would not be able to face both gods at their maximum powers. Ciampa had been sent to fly to a part of the planet, causing incredible chaos around.
It's a pity that you won't be able to support of any of the gods. For choosing the wrong side right now, we'll end your pathetic life.
Beerus, together with Belmaud, had thrown a powerful attack against Ciampa, which, having no energy, was about to be eradicated. But the incredible attack would be reduced to mere atoms, while an incredible aura would rise all over that place.
Oh, Mr. Goku's been able to access the Ultra Instinct to its maximum power. This is really amazing.
Goku, I really appreciate it. If not for you, I would have died.
Don't worry, Mr. Ciampa. At this moment, I'll defend you.
No, Goku, I can tell that those wretches are ungrateful.
Go away. I'll be able to stop them for a few minutes.
No matter your sacrifice, we'll be able to find this dirty moral and end his existence.
Goku would begin to approach both gods, which felt like an incredible pressure was falling on their entire bodies.
What the hell's going on? I feel like my body's much heavier. I'm not even able to move freely, as my body alerts me of death. This must be a mistake, because a simple warrior like you wouldn't be able to unleash all that incredible power. So I'll finish you.
Belmaud, using an incredible and a needle, would be able to cause himself some damage, throwing himself towards Goku, who would observe him with a cold gaze.
You were able to free yourself from my pressure with pain, but how are you able to dodge this?
Goku, with a quick movement, was able to grant the god Belmaud millions of blows in a matter of only 3 seconds. That's right, Goku's speed had grown to overwhelming levels, which this time was able to make Beerus start shaking.
What? How are you able to award millions of hits to Belmaud? He wasn't even able to see anything.
Meanwhile, this battle was being watched by the Celestial Three, as well as by the Daishinkan High Priest.
I can't allow Beerus and Belmont to fall to the battlefield. As much as the most powerful gods, the balance will be broken, and they will be the key to the ritual of ascent.
Daisheikin would begin to channel an incredible energy in his hands, so that after a few seconds, he would throw an incredible attack into space, which seemed to have been devoured by an existence. But at that instant, everything around him would turn a red color, while the chains of the underworld were able to be observed, just as the entrance would have been completely, letting out a powerful warrior.
I have used a lot of my angelic power to be able to summon you. I want you to end that Saiyan's life, and save that pair of gods and angels. I understand, but you'll have to grant me much more angelic energy, since I have been sealed for millions of years. When you're able to fulfill the mission, I will grant you, since I understand that you being the exterminator of gods and angels, you possess large amounts of angelic energy inside. So leave. Apparently the High Priest has been very well informed of me.
The exterminator of gods had quickly left for Universe 6, being able to carry in mere seconds. Just when Goku was charging a large sphere of energy to finish off both gods, the environment had completely changed, being able to destroy even everything in his path, just like an opposing warrior could be observed.
What is this pressure? Is an angel going to get in my way? I feel like all my bones are completely pulverized.
Goku would sin as even the angels had a hard time standing.
I've been sent by the exterminator priest. I have a mission to save the life of that pair of good-of-nothing gods, just like the ending of this life for this simple Saiyan.
Damn, I can tell by your appearance you have absorbed the energy of thousands of warriors, which even forced you to mutate.
I'm better known as the exterminator of gods, so when I finish with each of my prey, I'm able to steal their powers completely.
Vados would communicate with Goku telepathically.
Mr. Goku, you have to leave quickly since you won't be able to do anything against him. I'll be the decoy and keep coming back stronger.
Vados, without carrying anything, she rushed against the new warrior, but to everyone's surprise, that guy was able to leave her on the verge of death with a simple movement, since on this occasion he'd been able to cross her chest.
Ha ha ha! Oh, pathetic, you guys are extremely weak subjects, so there's nothing to be afraid of, but I'm planning to end your life quickly to get my reward.
Goku, despite using all his power, had not been able to do anything, since his body weighed thousands of tons. The warrior, taking advantage of his power, would begin to give a beating to Goku. His blows were so powerful that screams could be heard throughout Universe 6, since each blow was capable of destroying his bones as well as his energy veins. The warrior, with a powerful blow, was able to send him to the planet to the brink of death. Goku had even returned to his base state without being able to do anything against his enemy, that it was an overwhelming power.
Damn it! The same thing always happens! I'm sick of being weak!
For their part, the three heavenly warriors were able to observe everything.
The damn weakling is the exterminator! Millions of years ago, he even begged us for his life, so that we would be able to let him go. I'll finish that worm. No, Mayuki.
I, as the leader of the Celestials, will finish with that miserable... The Celestial named Freya, with a dimensional change, was able to reach the planet of Champa. And at the moment of arriving, an incredible pressure was able to fall on the god, which he felt like his bones were pulverizing.
What is this feeling? This power I remember. I feel how my whole being trembles.
While everything around him changed completely, one could observe a beautiful woman who, without even releasing absolutely anything of her power, was capable of causing devastation around the place. Instantly, she would begin to approach the exterminator of gods.
Well guys, this is all for today's chapter. I hope you liked it and it was to your liking. Now don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment and subscribe. Now without further ado, see you in a new video. Until next time.